Hi again. My name is Scott, everyone. Hey. Alright, I just got stuff to say. Um, through these past few 9 years, I've been looking for work. It's claiming I should try harder and stuff like that. Just like maybe tell you a few things. Before my grandfather died, this is way he died like last year, sometime last year. Um, he helped me out. Which way I didn't have means of transportation. He took me to job to like places like McDonald's or anything down through like East Michigan, Jackson Crossing, West Ave, even the west side of town airport area. I mean, he's took me to places where I could put applications in all over the place. I even tried temp services and stuff like that. My grandfather was a big help. I mean, I had put applications in, applied for jobs. You know, that makes me question why nobody wants to call me up. Everybody's saying it's because of my weight and stuff like that. But the problem is with that situation is the employer has to actually literally physically see you to judge you by your looks, reviews. The only time you maybe could see unless you applied for the job and stuff. And maybe by chance. If he's even there, then the person who does the hiring. I mean, I never get into an interview. Nobody's called. And then I try calling them back, and they say try call back later, or they try say we'll keep you in mind. No, I don't have, and they don't never get a received call. But you got to keep in mind another thing. There's more one person in Jackson here is looking for a job. Jobs are hard to come by. If you want to ever think of it, don't think jobs are not hard to come by. It's really easy to get one. You got to look at things. My age, my work history. Yes, possibility. My weight. Yes, maybe. That's if they get to see me. That's a possible factor. You know. You got to look at this. I mean, I've been for the past 9 years, I've been trying to find work. It's not like I haven't. I applied everywhere. I'm not trying to make up excuses of any type. You guys like to think I'm making up excuses why I don't look for work. You got to consider another thing. It is a weight issue too there. Bathing is, I'm going to go take a bath every day or take a bath before I go to the job, and I perspire and I smell, and I have been to places that people complain about me. I smell, even though I took a shower. Took a shower that same about a few hours ago, and they say I stink. There ain't much I can do about it. I can use deodorant. It's not like they don't have any deodorant around now, so say, I got deodorant. Put it on. I'll put anything on. I get even somebody helped me bought some Axe products for me for use for a job. I worked at the fairgrounds for Prior Fine Foods. I ran his photo booth. If you guys have noticed that, yeah. Even this shirt, this is one of the shirts he had me wear for the job. I made myself off the computer. He let me keep the shirt. I appreciate that, and thank you. I mean, it's not like I'm trying not to work. That's why I have a computer repair service and everything else, and a DJ service. If you notice some lights in my background, like that dance video I made, I'm trying to sell. I know it's funny, but you'd be amazed what people pay to have that video to show on their show, or I mean, like these pictures I take of my cat, same thing. It's called, I can use these as photo stock. If you've never heard of it, look it up. Photo stock, you can make money off pictures. You'd be amazed what you can make off. I have sold one picture so far. I'm trying to sell more. I'm trying to make a little money here, though, and everything else. I'm trying to find means to make money. It's like I'm not trying to. I mean, I've been through a few programs through the year, like Michigan Rehab. They try to help me out. I mean, that's the problem is health issues. I can't keep awake in class all the time. I fall asleep every now and then because I got diagnosed with sleep apnea. I have tried sleeping with the sleep breathing mask and everything. I just couldn't sleep with it. I tried. There's people mentioning other things that, well, I don't know if I need to go back and try it again. There's another breathing mask I can try to use. I haven't gotten to it yet, but I'm still not trying. If I have worked in the past without falling asleep, once I worked in a shop, run a drill press. I mean, I knocked out production fast on those things, and I'm pretty damn good. They was hoping they didn't lose me, but they couldn't. There was not enough work to keep me around. That sucked. Another job, I stayed for 8 months for CNC machine. A lot of crap hit the fan when 9/11 came around, so they had to let go people. That was back before 9/11 happened. I worked there for 8 months, and that was at United Metal Technology before they closed their doors. I mean, I worked at Allied Chucker for at least 2 weeks. I wasn't making enough production. They had to let me go. So I tried my fast. I worked fast as I could. There's a lot of manufacturer jobs I had to do by production. I couldn't make the production work. I have tried. That's why I try to stay away from the factory work, because I can't make the production. Because it depends on the job. If the job is easy and fast for me, like I said, I worked a drill press. I mean, and one thing they liked about me is I didn't break my drill bits. Did a pretty damn good job on that. That's why they wanted to keep me, because I never hardly broke a drill bit. A lot of people did, but I maintained production. But yeah, it sucks. I mean, I've done like inspection work. You know, I have tried working. It's not like I haven't. I'm in fast food. My first job was at Big Boy, Elias Brothers in Hillsdale. That's how I learned how to cook. I was 17 years old. That was in 97, about 96 or 97. And I worked there for about a year and a half. Tried to look for a better job afterwards. That's why I lost that job. I went to to get better pay, because I was still getting like paid minimum wage. And then I went to a $70 hour job. Got fired from about a week later, after a week, because I worked with some cooks that didn't want to. They were kind of sexual harassing the waitresses, and they pointed the finger at me. Thought I was sexual harassing them. I wasn't even saying anything. Two of the girls, I was saying I was making the orders, but they didn't want to believe my story, so they let me go. And then I was kind of screwed out of job there for a while, but went to factory work after that, and started working, trying to get factory work for temp services. Went through Trillium, Advance, United Metal, United Employment, stuff that they were still going through here in Jackson, Adecco, stuff like that, you know. I mean, I worked at the racetrack a few times. I missed that job. It was a very easy job. I mean, they had me wash the gas pumps there. I liked that job. It was all right. It was easy. All I did was there, sit, make sure nobody steal gas. And it was cool. I mean, that was something to get out. You know. Yeah, it sounds like I don't want to make money. I mean, my computers are outdated somewhat. I mean, no, I've basically built and worked hard for this stuff. It's not like I bought it overnight. I mean, some of the stuff was given to me. Some of the stuff I bought and paid for out of my own money. But some of it was, a lot of it was given to me. Like these monitors. I bought the TV myself for $180. But the only reason why I bought it was for my DJ service. I wasn't planning to buy a TV like that. But after trying to carry a tube TV around was a pain in the ass. I said a lot of stuff was given to me from my computers. Like my mom gave me her old computer. She upgraded herself. She gave me her old computer. You know, I used to have an old Socket A processor motherboard. That's for quite a long time, even after after it was outdated for a long period of time. I mean, I tried my best to keep that going, and stuff I wanted to do I couldn't do because it was so outdated. Until my mom gave me her computer, and it was my upgrade. Like, hooray, yes. You know, even some customers gave me their computers, and just minor issues, and I told them they're minor issues, and a lot of things, and I was like, well, you simply had to replace a hard drive, but they didn't want to take their time. I mean, a hard drive might range around $60 or more, depending on what size you buy. If you buy it used, you get it cheaper. I mean, there's a lot of things. That's where a lot of my stuff came from. It's not like I just bought it. There's stuff I put together, my DJ equipment. This amp was given to me by a friend for, basically, he owed me money. Made a trade with another old radio that I have, but he didn't really need that much power. The EQ right here, my grandfather's old radio. It wasn't the greatest, but the EQ I kept because I could use the EQ to adjust my the sound and everything else. I mean, I bought a $20 mixer off eBay. Nothing special about it, but I need it for my microphones. Bought my tripods for $50 for my lighting system. My lighting system didn't really cost me that much. The light for my light strip bar I put together myself with LED lights. I maybe paid about $36 for, and it was just a big long strip of lights. That's pretty. And my little disco light bulb, like around for maybe $30 to $40. Paid for myself. The PVC pipe. I found someone on YouTube putting my light troughs together on YouTube with PVC pipe. I mean, it saved me a bunch of money. There's a lot of things you can save money for. You can realize you can make out of PVC pipe. And if you really, PVC pipe is pretty damn cheap. It's cool. Stuff I earned hard money for. I mean, these two monitors right here was given to me. One was given to me by my mom. The other one was given by a friend for Christmas, basically, of mine too. We both got the same type of monitors. Me and my mom did for Christmas. When she upgraded, she didn't need it anymore. She got a nice little Dell laptop. A lot of money was spent into that thing. About almost that $2,000 laptop. It wasn't a cheap one. No, it was not cheap. And everything else. I mean, it's not hard to come by stuff like this. Well, not over fast right away, but I have made money for most of my stuff and made it. Built it by hand, like the speaker box right here behind me. There's one right here. I built those myself. I made 2 of those. I got one down here. I found a friend of mine gave me. All you need was speakers, and I managed to finally get that together. I came across a yard sale, bought a pair of 15 speakers for about $20. And then took them out of their old stereo cabinet boxes and put them in that. I mean, a lot of the stuff is stereo equipment. It's not high-end stuff. I'd be glad to get high-end stuff. Eventually I will. The high-end stuff's going to cost me about $400. I'm planning it as one of my goals. You can get better equipment eventually. And I have to deal with what I have. That's basically it. I'm trying to make money. I mean, I already had a few gigs, and I'm growing. My gigs are growing. I just got to get word of mouth out there. I am a DJ, and if anybody want to know, I do charge about $400 basically for a gig. It's basically half that amount of deposit. Basically, that's how much I usually charge, and everything else. I do pretty good, and I do have references if you want. But I do DJ. I do a variety of country, rock and roll. Well, barely rock and roll. A lot of people don't do request rock and roll very much. Hip hop, R&B, stuff like that. Any 80s and 90s event music, or 70s. If I did a 70s event, it didn't really turn out very well because it wasn't. You gotta have the people to come around for that one. You gotta have the right group. Yeah, pretty much it. Yeah, just let you know about how my situation is on this. It's like, yeah, I'm yeah. It's like, and it's like my cable, my internet bill I only pay $20 a month for. I got my own modem, so that's why it's cheaper. I got the promotional deal for a year. And I got my phone, how I got phone service. I got two types of phones. I got the government phone, you get minutes, 3 minutes every month. And plus I got the MagiJack, only have to pay once a year. I only have to pay $30 a year. Anywhere in America. It's pretty cool. I like it. It's very reliable. I haven't really had much problems with it. A lot of people think they have troubles, a lot of people don't know how to use it right. That's all. You gotta have the right internet speed too. You just can't have any ordinary internet speed and not work. So, I mean, it works fine. I had it for about over 9 years now, MagiJack. You know, it saves me, it helps a lot. Communication. I don't know how much longer of this video I got, so I'm gonna check here right now. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, it's time to shut down now anyways. You have a good one. Thanks for watching this video. Subscribe if you can. Thank you. Bye.